Whether you're watching, listening or reading this, welcome back to the Runpreneur vlog. We're on a mission to raise £1 million for children's charities by run vlogging on consecutive days the distance of one lap around the world. It is a staggering 40,075 kilometres. It's going to take somewhere in the region of 11 years to accomplish, so plenty of time to raise that money. I'm going to commit to running a minimum of 5 kilometres every day whilst vlogging, and I'll even do it barefoot style. So for those regulars will know I vlog about my passions, which are entrepreneurship and running, and most importantly how these topics link together to help people overcome the emotions of stress, overwhelm and anxiety by using exercise as a release mechanism. And it's a beautiful morning today. It's about 21 degrees, sun is shining. It's a little bit blowy, but not too bad, so I can't complain. And it's Saturday summary today, where I give you my weekly update on my journey as a serial entrepreneur. So as always, please support this challenge by subscribing, liking and sharing the content, and let's get started. So, weekly update on my journey as a serial entrepreneur. It's been a slower week today, I believe, but we'll go through each business in order. Sorry, I just got a massive amount of dust blowing my face. It's quite gusty today. But yeah, slower week this week. Not as much progress as we perhaps would like, but some of the partners on holiday, etc. So I'll go through each business in no particular order, and I'll go through where we're up to. So Property Empire Investments, which is our trading company. I think we had a couple more commitment fees come in for pre-reserved deals that we're still actively looking to source. We had a slight restructure in the business, whereas one of the partners is kind of taking on or overseeing an area that one of the previous partners has kind of left. So there's a bit of a responsibility movement going on. But not other than that, not a huge amount of progress. So I think we took about 1,000 in sales, which isn't a huge amount, but it's still bringing money in on a slower scale. And we're rechanging the structure. So hopefully we'll see the benefits and we'll reap the rewards of the weeks like this in the future. Next business is Property Empire Builder, which is where we host our Property Education Academy. And again, a pretty stable business. I think we've still got 85 active subscribers. They're paying £50 a month, so fairly stable business. We've been getting our partners from the academy, and we're looking to bring in another potentially 10 partners over the next week or so. So that will feed into our sourcing and selling network ultimately. So that's Property Empire Builder. We also finished the prep for our webinar, which is next week, where we'll take our next influx of clients into the program. So that will happen, I believe, on Wednesday coming. So the team have built the funnel, set it all up. We're going to use SMS this month for the first time as a communication tool to try and ensure that people do attend. I think experience shows us that only 15% of people who were getting email reminders would attend, whereas historically when we've used chat or messaging bots, we've had closer to kind of 70-75%. So this time we're going to be trialling a piece of software called Burst SMS with some automation into our kind of funnel, and hopefully we'll look to get somewhere in the region of 50 to 75% of people who register actually attend. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. So a pretty positive week in the academy and the education business. My property business ticking over. We've got a load of tenants lined up for move-ins now, and I believe they're scheduled, many of them are scheduled for next week. So a bit of progress happening there, which is good. And then we're on to the Runpreneur vlog. This is where a large proportion of my time has been taken up, because we're gearing up for our launch on the 1st of July. And we've got Rob Moore, who's my mentor and known as the business, he's a business guru, but he's known as a disruptive entrepreneur. He's going to be launching it with me on the 1st of July, so he's going to be running a 5 kilometre run with me whilst doing an interview. So it'll be interesting to see how that kind of pans out, and we're doing all the technical setup and that side of things. The launch plan has been created So we're doing different elements is going out every day now as we're building up to the official launch, which is really, really exciting. And I've spoken to 5 of the charities now and arranged meetings with them for next week, 5 of the 6. There's one more to kind of reach out to or get hold of so that we can synchronise the launch together to try and give it the biggest chance of reach as possible. We're also reaching out to some publications, media stations, etc. to try and really gear up, because if you do a launch successfully, you can generate quite a significant amount of income in donations on the launch day. So huge amount of work's gone into this, and a huge amount more will go into the next 2 weeks as we gear up, 2.5 weeks until actual official launch. So a lot of work and focus on that, but it'll be 100% worthwhile, and I'm super excited about it. Property Empire Holdings, we've got 5 deals that we're working on at the moment that should generate somewhere in the region of £3,000 a month plus every month coming in once we get the leases, the long-term government-backed guaranteed leases on them. So they're in the negotiation stage at the moment. They've been approved by the lease provider, so there's a lot of focus on getting those through as we continue to build our fixed income on a subscription or a recurring basis, which is my favourite type of income. And construction and maintenance business is having a bit of a tough time at the moment. We're making a bit of a loss on that business whilst we service the existing refurbishment programs from the historical business, but you know, we have to take a little bit of a cut in that business to ensure that the investors don't. So that's what we're doing there. So that's pretty much it for the week. So there has been progress, and I wouldn't say it's a bad week by any stretch, but we're still in this transitional phase from partnership separations that we're still kind of tackling at the moment. But I'm sure as the weeks progress, we'll see a return on all this hard work and effort that's gone in. And every business is doing okay, but it's got a lot of potential, and it's now all about trying to unlock that potential over the coming weeks, which is going to be what makes the difference between the successfulness of them moving forwards. So that's pretty much it today. Any questions, drop me a comment, I'll respond to everyone. If it's a bigger topic, I'll do a separate vlog episode and I'll tag you in. All that's left to say, as always, is that my content has always been linked to how it can help people overcome the emotions of stress, overwhelm and anxiety by using exercise as a release mechanism, in my case, run vlogging. So we all experience these daily and weekly pressures in the form of stress, and it's often how we process this information, gain clarity, refocus and clear our heads so that we can continue to move forwards, which can often be the differentiator between how success or unsuccess looks to us. And there's no coincidence that I've made kind of more progress in the last year of doing this running vlog, which is my release mechanism, than I have done in the previous 5 years. So there's enough evidence this stuff works. So my pledge to you, if you're searching for your release mechanism, you need help with this, drop me a message, okay? We'll jump on a quick call and I'll give you a step-by-step guide on how we can help you find that release mechanism into your life so that you can manage these daily pressures so they don't grow and evolve into overwhelm and anxiety, which is the last place you want to be. So that's pretty much it for me today. All that's left to say is stay positive, stay happy, and I'll see you tomorrow.